a topic that I shared in Tokyo and which I would like to share with you tonight, and that is the DealShaker General presentation. Why DealShaker is so important to us. This topic, I have been using this content for the past 1 year or more than 1 year, for the past 2 years. All right. In all my DealShaker presentation, my training, this is a revised version where our design and development team has actually worked on this to give us a new look and a new PowerPoint presentation. So this consists of two parts. One part is to tell all our one-lifers why DealShaker is so important to us. And the second part is a sales pitch that makes you understand and to make the merchant understand what DealShaker platform can do for them, the merchant, and what and how can they leverage on DealShaker to bring them business and what they want, right? And during this presentation, it will also answer a lot of the queries, doubts, and misconceptions that one-lifers may have about DealShaker, all right, and even One Life, especially the exchange. Yeah. So allow me to go into the proper. First, it's about dream and vision. As we know that as a person, we call it our goals, our personal goals. But as a company, it must have a dream and a vision. All big successful companies actually fulfill their dream and fulfill their vision. And that is why we have our Microsoft. That's why we have our Apple handphone, where we have our Macintosh computers, etc., etc., right? But this dream and vision is something the founder, right, or the person who initiated it, right, has this vision, okay? But dream and visions are actually a form of fantasy. Unless you make it into a reality, it will still continue to be a fantasy because it's just a dream, daydreaming, right? Why? Because by pursuing this dream, there will be a lot of obstacles, a lot of challenges, a lot of difficulties that you have to overcome. I always ask the crowd a simple question. Is there a difference between a uh, a business owner, okay, and a business corporation, a business entrepreneur, a business owner, and a business corporation, right? You can own a handphone shop in your neighborhood town. Okay, you have a shop selling different kind of handphones. You are an entrepreneur. You are a business owner. But when you compare yourself with a business corporation like Huawei, like Samsung, that is a business corporation. Is there any difference? Yes. The vision is different. The size of the business is different. Okay. And of course, right, there are also more successful business corporations like a multi-chain telephone communication shops in your country. So as compared to them, we are small. Okay. But how are they going to do that? Because they have fulfilled more things. They have overcome more obstacles. So this is something that we have to understand. All right. So for us to put our reality back into place, we have to overcome a lot of obstacles. So what is the vision of One Life, One Coin? It is actually a financial revolution, a future of payment, to allow the unbanked to have a banking facilities. Okay, so these are actually the vision of the company way back in 2014. Okay, and let us take a look at 2014, 2015, when we talk about cryptocurrency, right? Where we talk about blockchain. Actually, not many people understand and what it is. Okay, but to me, the true power of cryptocurrency is the power to print and distribute money without a central power. We all know that money comes from the central banks, the government, things like that. But what happens if you print your local currency at home. It is called illegal because you are illegally doing printing of money in your home, right? But when the money or currency becomes a digital form, goes into an IT program, okay, goes into something called mining, it comes out with a digital number, and you can actually print as many as you want, and you can distribute it to someone else, right? And you have the power to print and distribute money. So what do you think the central power will be feeling? Okay, not happy, all right, suspicious, skeptical. Okay, so when that happened, when we started, right, we always tell a story, the Bitcoin story, because when you are not famous, you talk about other people's famous story, and when you are a little bit famous, you talk about your own story, and when you become very famous, other people will talk about your story. Right? So that is what we started with in 2014, 2015, and even 2016. Okay. And one thing, we built our business through our One Life network. We covers many, many countries. These are the history, these are the past that we know what has happened. We built very fast, we built very big. All right. And between 2015 to 2016, we do have an internal trading platform whereby we can actually buy and sell some of our coins. Yeah. This is a practical trading model, part of our OA, One Academy education, to let members have a better understanding of crypto development. Because the OA, right, it's a theory. This allows us to do trading, right, have a feel of what trading is all about. When it comes to 2017, this platform stopped. This trading platform ended, and something new being introduced. It is a DealShaker. Right. And what is a DealShaker? It's an advertising platform allowing merchants to advertise on this platform, accepting partial one cryptos and fiat currency, whereby the users who are one lifers who owns ones can purchase with their ones and fiat currency. So it is a form of trading. It's a form of exchange of goods and services for money, right? And that is what business is all about. I'm not sure if all of you here or the members remember this. 10 million users, 1 million merchants, and 2 years plan. When this was being mentioned by the captains, right, in the GNLG group, right, to our mass community, a lot of members question, why do you have to tell us this now, right? But you have forgotten something. This is not something new. On Macau One Life event, 6 to 8 of May, this was flashed on the screen. It was 2 years ago. Now it's 3 years. 2 years ago, in 2017, this was announced in our international event. But over the 2017 to 2018, 2018 to 2019, our growth and our progress is not as speedy and smooth as in 2015 to 2016. So it slows down. Our pace slows down. We did not hit this target in 2 years, which is actually 2019. Yeah. But life still move on. We still move on from 2018 to 2019. And what happened? We have many, many activities over the world. Okay. I will touch on that in a short while. From 2008 to 2018, lots of controversy, bad press about crypto. Till the late of 2018 to 2019, it took a new turn. In 2018, November the 14th, Miss Christine Lagarde, chairman, MD of IMF, was invited to Singapore at the FinTech Festival. You can log in to IMF website and read what she speaks at this event. She talks about the wind of change. What kind of wind is blowing? The case for new digital currency. All right. So it's about crypto, it's about digital currency, about virtual currency. A couple of months later, in 2020, right, G20 finance minister, central bank governors meeting in Fukuoka, Japan. And they are talking about what steps to take by 2021 against money laundering and funding of terrorist group through the use of crypto assets. So we are talking about regulations. As you may have heard from our One Life presentation, especially through our co-captain, King James, he always says we are here for regulations and not speculations. Because only with regulations, it put things in place. And KYC and all this KYCC, KYB are part of our regulations, all right, our in-house regulations. So let's move on and think. Okay, right. A lot of members are always asking when is the exchange. The exchange will definitely come. Definitely, I'm sure. Okay, because it's part of the game. It's part of the how this game should be like. But let me show you some statistics. Some of you might have listened and heard about this presentation before. I have this screenshot from CoinMarketCap, dated September the 4th. The top 5 is Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, Bitcoin Cash, and Litecoin. Then Bitcoin was 10,000. It dropped to like 5, it moved up to 8, it moved up to 9, and it's back to 10 again. What's next? You and me will not know. When we have the top 5, we will have the bottom 5. So what is the bottom 5 like? The bottom 5 is 0.001, 0.000167, 0.004, 0.01, which averagely they are less than 10 cents or even less than 5 cents. So at this date, September the 4th, on CoinMarketCap, there are 2,579 cryptocurrencies. In a 24 hours trading, Bitcoin dominates 70%. So in other words, the balance of 2,578 took up the balance 30%. And less than 20 euro cryptos is less than 50 US dollars in value, which make up 0.8% of the 2,579 cryptos on CoinMarketCap. So I would like to use an assumption. The assumption is tomorrow we will be on the exchange. And hence, CoinMarketCap, the total number will jump to 2,580 because we are on the public exchange. Just an assumption. So the question is, what makes you think that we will be one of these 20 cryptos that worth more than 50 USD? Why we cannot be one of the bottom few? Why? What makes you think that we must always be on top? Why can't we be below? Because, right, we have no value. You must have the support of the whole secondary market to support you before you have a value. In the past, we have many leaders, many IMAs who have left us and started on their own business, crypto-related, crypto MLM, or they have joined other crypto-related MLMs. All right. They are on the exchange now. These are a few examples. Look at the price. All right. Way back in 2018, we have a Black Diamond who left us, okay, and they started their own companies using recycled trash to turn into energy. They put it up on a network marketing platform. They put it up on the exchange on 2019. The price is 0.00188 on 13 December 2019. Let's assume that you have 1 million coin, and if you can successfully sell all the 1 million coin at 0.0188, congratulations, you will have $1,880 back in your account. Provided there's 1 million coins or so, and there are some people buy from you. Is this what you want? Right? Whereby, since 2017, we are promoting DealShaker, okay? And at the current value of 30 euros, if you have 1 million coin, you have 13 million worth to spend, to use as a practical usability on DealShaker, to buy things from the merchant, till the day that our crypto exchange platform comes into place. Why is it that this DealShaker is so important to us? Okay, that we have two pieces, right, in the 8 ecosystem. The reason is e-commerce. The global e-commerce is a very, very big market. You can look at the statistics. Okay, you can find the statistics online. All right, if you don't trust my figures, 2017 global sales was 2.4 trillion. 2018 it moved to 2.8. It's expected to go to 4.2. In 2018, 12% of the retail sales are from online. The big fours, of course, Mr. Jack Ma's Taobao, Walmart, Amazon, eBay. And of course, all four are listed company, right? In, I think it's either NASDAQ or Dow Jones. I'm not sure which one. Okay. So you can look at the figures. They are all e-commerce. So DealShaker is also e-commerce. One out of the many. What happened if our DealShaker e-commerce platform can take up 0.1% from the total global e-commerce sales? 0.1%. If we work a bit harder, 0.2. If we work a little more harder, 0.3, 0.4. And let's assume, easy calculation, we base on 1%, it will be 30 billion out of the 3 trillion. And if you divide by 30 euros per coin, you're talking about 1 billion coin circulation a year and 83.3 million one circulation every month. That is demand. I would like to share with you China, because China is the #1 e-commerce community globally. In terms of sales volume, they beat Walmart, eBay, and Amazon flat. In China, the sales was 877B every year. If the China DealShaker market can take up 0.1 to 1% of the whole China e-commerce market, let's take 1%, is 8.77B, which is about 24.3 million one circulation every month in China alone. That is the demand. And that is the reason why an e-commerce platform is so important to us on usability. There's a lot of members keep asking this question: when is the exchange? Unless the one coin can be encashed into money, fiat currency, merchants do not want to sell things in DealShaker. Whenever a member asks me these questions, my reply to them is that as a business merchant, he will not ask this question. These questions comes from you as an IMA, as a One Lifers, as a One Life member. This question did not come from a merchant. Why? Very simple. Let's talk business. Okay. First of all, allows me to highlight to you the importance of a sales pitch, that you have to highlight the client challenges, you present your solution, and you make the solution irresistible for them, and it comes into the action. The first thing I will share with you to make you understand why the merchant will not ask this question is because no clients equals to no business. No clients, no business. No business, no money. No money, no cash flow. Too long, no cash flow, business wind up, and that is end of the business. I am sure in your own city, in your own town, you do see some eateries, some restaurants, some clothes shops, they wind down business. Why? No business, no money, and they need clients. A lot of people are telling me, we need profit. Before the profit comes in, you need cash flow. As a businessman, when I have no cash flow, I have no way to pay other people. I need cash flow in, cash flow out, cash flow in, cash flow out, before I can hit a point that I can break through, which that is called profit. If every business have profit, there won't be any closed down business. Yeah. So what do a merchant want? A merchant wants crowd to come to their business. Crowd doesn't mean customers. Crowd are just walk-ins. And I have to convert the walk-ins into a paying customer. Because when they pay me, then they are my customer, and then I have cash flow. When I don't have cash flow, it's no business. So I need cash flow. So what to do? When we start a business, we want business, we may have to invest in advertisement, right? Because there's no sales. So we have to pay for advertisement. But when you pay for advertisement, there's still not enough sales or no sales. What do? You must think of ideas, you must pay more, to do more advertisement, to invest more, because you want business, because you want success. At this point, some members will start arguing. Hey, not all members advertise. They don't do newspapers, they don't do marketing, they don't do magazines, they don't do TV ads. Well, to be factual, different kinds of sales promotions are also a form of advertisement. Look at this. Look at all this. I am sure this is not new to you. In your own city, in your own country, you will have all this kind of promotion, right? So take a look at this. 70% discount on all these shoes. Ask yourself, if you go shopping and you saw this 70%, every $100, you only need to pay $30. Will it actually attract you to walk in? Yes, definitely. Take a look. But when you take a walk, you look at all these promotion shoes, discounted shoes, and then you walk to the other side, you saw the new arrivals. And you like a new pair of shoes. You tried it on and say, hey, it's nice. How much is it? $250. Any discount? No, because it's a new arrival. So, okay, I'll take it. 70% you didn't buy, but you actually buy a 250 new arrival. Ladies and gentlemen, has this happened to you before? Yes, it does. So what is the 70% sign? What is the purpose? An attraction. It's an advertisement. However, if you buy that shoe at less 70%, you only need to pay $30 for every 100. And that is true. Why you are willing to sell at $30 and instead of $100? Well, because these are summer shoes. Can you see that? The winter is coming. The fashion is changing. I have to clear all of them. If I don't clear them, I have to keep it in the store for next summer. And it'll be 1 year later. And my summer shoes are coming in. My winter shoes are coming in. I need to make space for it. I have to sell as many as possible so that I can generate back the cash flow, so that I can use the money to buy winter shoes. Ladies and gentlemen, that's business. Unfortunately, many members are not business individuals. You are looking at things at a user, consumer perspective. And you are not a business consultant. And you are just a consumer. And that's why you think differently. What is DealShaker? Right. Let me share with you something. Boss, DealShaker is a platform that allows your brand and your product to advertise in a 3.6 million community. Because it's a pre-sale voucher, it is a confirmed sale when someone buys the voucher. You can sell at full price without discount. All you need is to accept partial 1 DCP, DealShaker credit point. Some of you don't even know what is that. I have an example for you. This example is a Singapore advertisement by a wine shop, buy 2, get 1 free. It's a 60 Singapore dollars a bottle. Buy 2, get 1 free. It means it is a 34% discount and you pay only 66% in money. So the selling price is a 60, buy 2, get 1 free. It's supposed to be 180. You only pay 120 now. The buyers pays 120 and the sellers receive 120 and not 180. So my next very important question for you, every one of you who is on this webinar, the question is, when can I encash my missing 60? I'm supposed to take back 180. Now I only got back 120. I still have $60. When can I take it back, my $60? A lot of members replied, Fred, discount is gone. You cannot take back a discount. I said, fine. Remember what you just told me. You cannot take back your discount. So I have a proposal for you, boss, the wine shop boss. This bottle, this label, La Poderina, you are selling a buy 2, get 1 free. I am sure you have other wines, right? Don't tell me your wine shop is so pathetic they sell only 1 label. Some other labels, take it out as a promotion, do it as a bundle pack, 3 bottles pack at 180. I use euros as an example so that you understand the 1 conversion. You collect cash at 100 and you collect 80 in ones. Divide by 30, you're talking about 2.68. So 2.68 ones, which is 80 plus 100 cash, total revenue is 180. You do not lose a bottle of wine because you collected total revenue is 180. The only question that you will ask me is, what do I do with your 2.681? I said, you can buy a rose dark at 0.93. That means these 2.681s can use. As compared, in a summary, 180, you take 2.681s, you have $100 cash flow, which is very important to you as a merchant. And the 2.681s can use to buy other things. Or you can wait for the exchange if you are willing to wait. But meanwhile, you can use it as a digital currency. But it's better than you lost a bottle of wine in your 2 buy 1 free promotion. What do you think, boss? Do you like my idea? Yeah. I would like to use China as an illustration because I always do presentation in China, right? You can change it to your country. For example, you change it to Australia, you can change it to Vietnam, you change it to UK. We have 1.2 million population in our community. 10% is 120,000, too many. 1% is 12,000. There's no way I can bring 12,000 people to you. 0.1% is 1,002. I have no confidence. 0.01% is 120. Hey, boss, can I give you my assurance that I am able to bring you at least 120 new buyer to buy wines from you? If I can bring you 120 new buyers, are you interested? How many merchants will tell you, no, I'm not interested. Too many, 120. You just give me about 12 to 20 customers will do. Are you joking? Yes, I'm joking, right? So definitely he'll be interested. Satisfied customer is the best business strategy. I give you an illustration. This is a Singapore deal. I always use this as an illustration, right? You pay for a $50 voucher, a $50 voucher by 100% one. He launched 1,000 vouchers, sold 513. Remember this figure, 513. The terms and conditions states that every voucher is $50 in value. Your minimum spending is 100. If you don't spend a 100, you cannot redeem the voucher. You spend more than 200, you can use 2 voucher. Dine in only, no takeaway. Because I want you to come to my restaurant. You cannot redeem for cash, no change for the voucher. It cannot be used with other in-house promotion. You cannot use 2 promotion voucher on 1 product. It does not include alcoholic beverages. Wine, beer, XO excluded. 2 weeks before and after Chinese New Year, the voucher is not valid because in my peak period, I'm very busy during this period. I don't accept this promotion voucher. I'll give you some statistics. $50 versus 100 minimum spending, convert into euros is 30 euros voucher, 60 euros minimum spending. So to spend 60 euros, I assume that you can eat 3 to 4 people. You will not eat 1 person and eat $60. So 4 diners will not spend exactly 60 euros. You will spend more. If you spend 90 euros, he can only spend 1 voucher and he have to pay you 60 euros cash, and that's cash flow. A diner needs to spend 120 before he can use 2 vouchers. So in other words, the minimum spending not necessary is 30 euros. It can be more than 30 euros. So if every table can bring you 4 diners, 513 coupons sold, I have already brought you 2,052 new diners. And you sold 513 vouchers. Every voucher is 1.07 DCP. You have collected 548 ones. And every dine coupons must spend at least 30 euros. You have sold 513. That means your minimum revenue is 15,390. But I'm very sure you will actually collect more than this amount because every coupon will spend more than 30 euros minimum. So I brought you cash flow. I brought you paying customer. I bring you a possible of 4,000 packs based on 1,000 coupons and 4 diners every table. Boss, do you like my idea? Would you like to give it a try? Try out with 50 coupons, 30 coupons. See if I can bring you 50 customers. See if I can bring you 100 customers. You lose nothing. How about that? Crowd, paying customer, cash flow, and you have digital currencies. Over the past year, 2018, right, we have a lot of expo. In Asia, we have Singapore, we have Bangkok. This photo is taken in Singapore Expo, September 2018, 3,500 people. If I bring these people to your shop to buy wine, boss, do you want or you don't want? Or I bring you to an expo, an exhibition like this, let you sell your wines to these people. Would you like to participate? Do you want business? So one lifers, what do you think the boss answer will be? Will he ask you, when can I encash my 1 coin? Korea, Seoul, Sydney, Ho Chi Minh City, China, Taiwan, Taipei, Vietnam, Dalat, Indonesia, Bali, Russia, Bakel, Azerbaijan. Just a few. There's more than this. This is the logo that we created for China, one to China. The last quarter of the year, we have 3 expo in Inner Mongolia, in Henan, and in Shanxi. These are some of the examples, the deals that is made available in China: rings, watches, vacation, places of interest, hospital. Every $40 voucher, you have to spend 100 Chinese yuan, Chinese RMB. Hair salon, shampoo, rice, tea leaves, honey, daily necessities. Look at all the sales here. It's an automated vacuum cleaner. 70, sold 70, 100, sold 100, put up 80, sold 71. Do you like this sales figure, boss? How you like it? Look at the daily necessities. Rice, oil, 500, 500, 500, all sold out. Do you want this business? Chinese wine, all sold out, 600, right? Rice, another 300, sold out. Then we have hotels. Why? We need to attract other people from other cities to your city. So we arrange hotel for them. Look at the hotels. Look at the photos. I'm a country manager myself. I'm very particular about photos. If the photo is not nice, I reject the submission. You have to give me photos. Good photos. These are all the deals that's featured on One Life newsletter last year. These are tourist places of interest. Partial payment paid in once. Look at India. Look at what they sell. Daily necessities. Not LVs, not Pradas, not Rolexes. Because this is what we need in our everyday life. There will be some probably used products, what you call a second hand, all right, or pre-loved, yeah. And you can see anyone that in an expo, in a bazaar, in a fair, those people who buy things with their own money that they mine, that they print, and they distribute themselves, they are all have a smiling face. Malaysia, Penang, before the Lunar New Year. Vietnam, January, before the Lunar New Year. Before the Lunar New Year, of course, before COVID-19 arrived, we have 12 bazaars, Chinese New Year bazaars in different cities in China. In 3 hours, all products sold, all. Merchants, boss, do you like this to happen to your shop? The problem with all the one-lifers is that you think as a consumer, you do not have a business mind, you do not position yourself as a consultant. You are not here to bring solutions to the merchants. You are here just to want an exchange for your own coins. You do not understand the vision and dream and the purpose of DealShaker. Being a consultant, you have to understand their service. You have to understand their operation. Then you are able to bring a solutions to let them change their results because you have the knowledge and you know how to make it a success. And that's why in Tokyo, during the dinner, we take their menu. We use their menu and as a case study to understand how to write an effective deal if you have a menu like this. Revenue is the sale of goods and services. And that is very important that we use DealShaker as an advertisement platform to attract all the one-lifers who have this digital money comes to you and spend money at you. But you need the cash flow. It is an exchange of goods and services for money and digital money. But we have to do it in a very systematic way that you can actually see the success of the usability. Over the past 3 years, DealShaker is like a puzzle. We fix up a puzzle with the word called usability. For all those who have done a puzzle before, you will know how frustrating it is. to fix up the puzzle and how time consuming it is. Because all the puzzle looks the same, especially those blue color ones. Every piece that you pick up is blue color, but you have to find the right shape to fit in to the missing space and piece to fix up the whole puzzle. You cannot deny the fact that one is usable now, but the puzzle is far from finished. The DealShaker has to be a win-win situation for three parties. The first party is the merchant, because he needs business, he needs customers, he needs cash flow. The second winning party is the one-lifers, because we have digital money and we want to use our digital money. The moment we can use our digital money, it is usable, there is liquidity. And the third party is our platform, which is DealShaker. Why is it Amazon, Walmart, eBay, Lazada, and of course, Mr. Jack Ma's Taobao and Alibaba is so successful? Because many people use them. Out of 3.6 million people, and even the few hundred people that is on this webinar tonight, how many do we have? 300 people. Are you sure that all these 300 people have bought a single thing from DealShaker before? I tell you, no, not everyone. So I do not know what will be for us in 2020, right? Because I do not have a crystal ball, but I would like to share with you what happened in China right now. China is a dead town. China is a dead town, okay? And Mike, can the video run? Okay.
Yeah.
I want to show you, this is in January during the Chinese New Year. This is Beijing, empty streets, completely empty. This is Shenzhen, Longgang, the custom that goes to Hong Kong, a very, very busy place, but there's no cars at all. This is in Guangdong. This is a highway, no cars. Guangzhou Highway. Guiyang, all shops closed because it's curfew. This is in Xinjiang. (2 p.m. in the afternoon in Nanchang, a major city in China. It's empty. Chongqing, major city. An industrial city called Hefei, the 10 days of Chinese New Year. It's a ghost town. This is in Hunan. Can you see the shops? All closed. Zhengzhou, Henan. This is where we had our expo, our second expo in China. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Wuhan, the worst hit city in China. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Shanghai Central. (8 a.m. in the morning. Very sad, right? Why am I sharing with you this? Over the last quarter, China is very super active. We have more than 1,000 deals every month. 1,000. But with this COVID-19, we can do nothing. So what do? We make use of Zoom. We get all the merchants to put up their products like bird nest, concepts. You may like to use your handphone to scan the QR code now. Do now. This QR code is what we taught them to do an individual product QR code, not the merchant QR code by DealShaker. And by scanning this QR code, it goes into your DealShaker to your direct deal directly, and you can buy immediately. Crabs, we send to you on the very next day. Cosmetics, watches, honey. Every merchant have 10 minutes to promote your products online live. There's 200 bottles of this 500-gram honey, own farm honey. After a 10 minutes presentation, 100 bottles sold. The second day, 200 bottles sold. Ladies and gentlemen, go to any of your supermarket, you ask them, can your supermarket sell 200 bottles of honey in one day? I'm pretty sure with all the brands of honey add together, a supermarket cannot even sell 100 bottles of honey in a day, but we did it in 2 days. And you are telling me DealShaker is not working. I have proven you wrong. So this is the presentation that I did in Tokyo.